Well, mine's a little dark. I just feel a lot of concern that 2024 may be the year of a black swan event.
Mm.
This is a national security event with high impact that's very hard to predict. There are a number of concerns that I have that factor into that. Not only this sort of enduring heightened threat level that we're facing, the wars in Israel, also Ukraine. And we're so divided in this country in ways that we haven't seen before. And I think that just creates fertile ground for our adversaries like North Korea, China, and Iran. And that's what concerns me most.
Well, I wanted to kick this broadcast off with the fact that CBS News on Face the Nation there is now openly out in public saying, hey, I believe, there could very well be a 2024 Black Swan event coming to the United States of America because nothing is predictable and things are going to crap. To put it nicely, she mentions there the war in Israel, the war in Ukraine, tensions with North Korea, tensions with China. And, when the mainstream media starts to admit stuff like this, my hairs really stand up on the back of my neck because they like to not tell the truth quite a bit, and they like to over exaggerate in these kinds of things. But sometimes I think they put their little feelers and warnings out there. But the truth of the matter is, I have been warning, ever since, we've gotten to involved in these wars between Ukraine and Russia and China and Taiwan and North Korea and all of this stuff. We're at tensions unlike I've ever seen before, and we've got a blumbering idiot, in charge of the White House who can't even stand up to a pulpit and make a complete sentence. So we look like a complete laughing stock on the world stage. But I don't believe she's wrong. I do believe that we are fertile ground for adversaries like North Korea, like China. And meanwhile, they're dumbing down our military. And in fact, here's what's interesting. And again, I only take what the mainstream media says with a grain of salt, and I'm going to encourage you to do the same. But here's what's interesting. Sometimes, as I said a little bit ago, they like to show you their hand. They like to tell you in advance, look, this could potentially happen, and I believe that could be what they're doing here. But take a look at what CNN also had to say. And this is on CNN.com, how 2023 has been the year of the brink and 2024 could be worse. It goes on. It could have been immeasurably worse, but holding back from the brink in 2023 has simply deferred vast crisis to 2024. The after the pandemic world is exhausted, cash-strapped, but ultimately more fraught than for decades. Overshadowing it all will be flagging hyperpower, at best distraction, with presidential elections, at worst, tearing itself apart in voting disputes and political extremism. The likelihood the U.S. will be occupied by its own trauma amplifies each risk. The geopolitical given of a U.S. response will be absent, fueling authoritarian ambition or a radical upending of the global order. 2024 could make 2023 seem rational and sober. Now, I'm not technically disagreeing with that. Now, where I disagree with CNN is I believe that's coming from the far left, and there's a lot of division happening in the country. But at least both of us agree division is happening. And I don't see the so-called president of the United States who ran on, I'm going to make us all united, actually uniting anyone. In fact, he has been one of the worst people uniting anyone. But I wanted to share just this quick short report with you because I think it holds a lot into what the future holds and what is ahead in 2024. So for the rest of this video, I know I kind of cut this one short, but because this is such an important thing and I really want to touch on what the future can hold, I'm going to direct you to restrictedrepublic.com. This is the video I just put up. It's called Alert, Prepare for a Dark Year 2024 to Usher in Catastrophe. I've already posted this video. If you want to watch it, it's kind of a continuation of this one. It's on restrictedrepublic.com. That's restrictedrepublic.com. Like I said, because of the sensitivity of what I'm going to be talking about, you have to get over there and see it, especially because it includes some potential things that could happen in 2024 and my predictions. But right now, use the coupon code LISA and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month. And by the way, it comes with a 14-day free trial. You can cancel whenever you want. Anyhow, with that, I love you guys, and I really hope to see you over on Restricted Republic. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.